good night, and welcome to our very own Talkner interview segment. Talkner is a recorded interview segment used to spread the unique game of softball, tapeball, bumperball, and windball cricket globally. Tonight's interview features Ingram Jones of Ikorodu, Lagos, Nigeria.
Hi, my name is Ingram Jones and my family are from Trinidad and Tobago. My mum is from Marabella, my dad is from Petty Valley. Okay, so enough about that. So I want to talk about how I got into cricket. And my dad introduced me to cricket via the cork ball, a hard ball. Went out to bat one day, he was going to teach me to play cricket. And he said, there's a bat in your hand, use it. And he came in and he didn't bowl the ball. You know he bowled the ball. He came in and he stoned the ball at me like that. And he hit me in my mouth. And the next ball, I closed my eyes and hit the ball for four. With the cork ball. That's how I got into cricket. But as I was started to play more cricket and learned to use the tennis ball, because that's what we use in the park all the time, I discovered that my dad's bowling action was actually what they call stoning and pelting. And I was like, my friends would say, yeah, dad's stoning, he ain't no bowling, he's pelting the ball. And I've got Trinidadian friends as well, and he said, that's pelting. So I said, Dad, where'd that action come from? Because that's not a legal action in bowling. He says, well, that's where we used to play Windball Cricket back in home. And I said, what do you mean by that? He says, at home, we didn't just bowl the ball, we used to pelt the ball. And we used to pelt the ball to knock down coconuts off the tree. And he's a laugh. So that's how I got into playing with tennis ball. And then I had Indian friends. So when they come along, what they used to do is start putting tape in the ball. Putting electric tape around the ball, and then that became tape ball. So I seen the Indian boys, Pakistani boys boiling the ball, and when they bowl the ball's going, wow! Yeah, how's that ball going from here to there? Because when they turn the ball bouncing. When these Pakistani boys, they're getting, and Indian boys, they're getting the ball to swing and do all sorts of magic with the ball. So I learned about tape ball cricket. And then when we went to school, we had the rubber ball to practice and play matches with, which is what we call swing ball, the orange ball. So that was my journey into playing cricket. And obviously, learning to play cricket, I found it was much more helpful to use the tennis ball and the tape ball. The tape ball helped me play and swing, and the tennis ball helped me with the bouncer ball. And now as a coach, I find it's really important to teach with the tennis ball, because that teaches the player how to play the short ball, how to play with bounce, and not to have fear when they're making mistakes. There's nothing worse than when you're trying to teach a young person cricket and using a cork ball or using a hard ball, and they get hit and they tend to flinch. And one of the ways of knowing that they're scared of the ball is when they're going to play a shot, the back foot starts going towards the leg side. They're backing away from the ball before they play a shot. That's because they're scared of getting hit. So it's better they have good fundamental technique with the tennis ball, and then when they've got the confidence to hit the ball, hit it cleanly, and to have good technique, then they can be progressed onto the hard ball. One of the reasons I love coaching with the tennis ball is because you can coach a player and not have fear. So you can use the bouncing ball, and the player has no fear of the bouncing ball, and it's easy for me to make corrections. So here I am, and with success today, we're going to be using dishes, tennis balls. So I'm just going to throw these tennis balls down at him. That's how. Let's just throw a couple down. So I'm going to throw some balls at a short length at you. We'll see how you play them. Ready? Okay. Let's go again. Don't worry. Let's go again. Okay. So now it's a bouncing ball. As you can see, he's having a bit of he's having problems with the bouncing ball. All right. So the ball is bouncing at the moment. What you can do is an idea. You can trigger. The trigger can be this back foot. You can go here. So you're in your crease. You're outside your crease bit. You can come back here and then be positioned here. Okay. Some balls you don't even have to touch. Some balls are bouncing, you can say, hey, you know what? I'll leave that alone. I'm not going to touch it. Instead of getting myself in a position where I'm up here. And even if I'm up here, you can take one hand off and kind of have the bat angling down towards the ground. But you don't have to play a ball that's bouncing at you, right? Some balls, like I said, just sway out the way of it. That's me, Ingram Jones, here currently in Lagos, Nigeria, Ikorodu to be precise. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. See you next Sunday.